Sometimes pretending to be stupid benefits us. We will explain how Cunningham's law, which suggests that asking a question incorrectly or misunderstanding a statement can lead to more engagement and more accurate answers, can benefit us in our daily life. Cunningham's law is a law based on the observation that our motivation to correct misinformation is higher than our motivation to help others. This law is particularly pronounced on the internet. So the best way to get the right answer on the internet is not to ask a question, but to ask the wrong question. If you want to better understand how Cunningham's law works, try this. Go to Twitter, Reddit, or any major social media app. Then write something wrong and ridiculous about any topic you want to learn about. Then sit back and wait and watch how the right information comes to you. This intuitive approach to information seeking is based on the power of human instinct and our innate need to right wrongs. Humans cannot tolerate false information. Therefore, when confronted with information that they think is wrong, they start a discussion and share a lot of information on the topic. This leads to learning more about the subject. To understand why Cunningham's law works, we need to examine the psychology behind it. People have a natural tendency to correct others when they see a mistake. This behavior stems from a desire for accuracy and a fear of spreading misinformation. When someone is confronted with a statement that they believe is wrong, they often feel compelled to give the right answer. Now that we know the theory behind Cunningham's law, let's explore how you can apply it to your advantage in various scenarios. When participating in online discussions or forums, try deliberately posting a slightly inaccurate statement or asking a question with an erroneous assumption. This tactic is likely to get other users to step in and correct you, thus increasing the chances of a more robust conversation and accurate information. For example, you could ask a question on a tech forum such as, "Do iPhones have longer battery life than Android phones?" This question will lead to other users sharing their knowledge about battery life and lead to a wider discussion on the topic. Have you ever been stuck on a problem and couldn't find a solution? Try giving a presentation. As you try to explain a solution to others, you will probably generate new ideas that will help you understand the problem better and come up with more creative solutions. For example, if you are working on a project, try presenting the progress of the project in a presentation. This will help you review the overall structure of the project and identify potential bottlenecks or problems. Students often find it difficult to grasp a new concept. In this case, you can try asking a question based on a misunderstanding. This will reveal the student's misunderstanding and help them develop the correct understanding. For example, in a math lesson, you can ask a question like, 2 more 2 weights 5. This question will help the student to understand that 2 once 2 is 4. If you find it difficult to generate new ideas, start with a false assumption. This can encourage you to find new and unexpected solutions. For example, if you are a writer, try asking the question, "What would happen if the world was flat?" This question might inspire you to write a new story or novel. Cunningham's law can be a powerful tool for knowledge acquisition, problem solving, training, and generating new ideas. Applying this law in various scenarios can help you achieve better results. In fact, although this concept seems to be unique to modern times, its roots go back to ancient times. Its origins go back to the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates. Socrates believed that knowledge could only be obtained through questioning. For this reason, he encouraged his students to give false information. This would help students to realize the falsity of misinformation and to reach the correct knowledge. Socrates' Socratic dialogue is an example of this method. In the Socratic dialogue, Socrates usually confesses his ignorance about the subject and asks his student to provide him with information. This causes the student to think more and question his/her own knowledge. Cunningham's law and Socratic dialogue are powerful tools for knowledge acquisition and learning. By using these methods, we can increase our chances of gaining accurate information and generating new ideas. What are the similarities between Cunningham's law and the Socratic dialogue? Both methods focus on correcting misinformation. Cunningham's law tries to reveal correct knowledge by providing false information. Socratic dialogue, on the other hand, helps students realize their misinformation and reach correct knowledge. Both methods require participants to think actively. Cunningham's law ensures that people make an effort to find the right information when faced with misinformation. Socratic dialogue encourages students to question their own knowledge and generate new ideas. Differences between Cunningham's law and Socratic dialogue. Cunningham's law is a more passive method. People try to uncover the right information by giving false information. Socratic dialogue is a more active method. Students question their own knowledge under the guidance of Socrates and try to reach the right knowledge. Cunningham's law is more widely used. In the internet environment, Cunningham's law is easier to apply due to the proliferation of misinformation. Socratic dialogue is more widely used in educational settings. Cunningham's law is a powerful tool for knowledge acquisition and learning. By using this law, we can increase our chances of getting the right information and generating new ideas. Finally, we would like to remind you again of some small facts about Cunningham's law. False information can help to reveal true information. False information can stimulate us to think and learn. False information can help us generate new ideas. Using Cunningham's law, we can become more knowledgeable and creative individuals. Cunningham's law has various applications. We can use it in these situations. If we are lacking knowledge on a subject, we can reach the right knowledge by starting with wrong information. If we want to see different perspectives on a topic, we can start a discussion by starting with false information. If we want to generate new ideas on a topic, we can start with false information and evaluate different possibilities. Cunningham's law can be explained by the nature of the internet and user behavior. This law states that misinformation is not always a bad thing, but can help to create accurate information, stimulate thinking and learning, and generate new ideas. As we come to the end of this video, we would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope you enjoyed the content and information we shared with you. If you did, please click the like button below. Your positive feedback motivates us to create more informative and engaging content. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to make sure you never miss a video. By subscribing to our channel, you become an active member of our community. Your participation inspires us to create more content that matches your interests and preferences. So thank you for being part of our community. Hope to see you in our next video. Take care and goodbye.